Leave the smoke behind and come chase the clouds at the Vaping Tiger in Metairie. The Vaping Tiger has everything to suit your vaping needs, from starter kits to advanced devices. We specialize in handcrafted, artisan-blended e-juices designed to tickle the most fickle taste buds. Come see us at 2812 Athenia Parkway, 1 block off Vets behind the Lazy Boy Gallery. That's the Vaping Tiger, 2812 Athenia Parkway, and at vapingtiger.com. Come out of the smoke and join us in the clouds.
If you enjoy books that are sensual, macabre, unusual, and filled with magic, then delve into the worlds of award-winning author and editor Kimberly B. Richardson. Her books, Tales from a Goth Librarian 1 and 2, The Decemberists, and Mabon Pomegranate will surely satisfy your craving for the strange and unusual. Her books are available through Amazon.com, BarnesandNoble.com, as well as Dark Oak Press at darkoakpress.com. Have a cup of Earl Grey, turn the pages, and see what lurks within.
Tubby and Coos Mid-City Bookshop. Before you get booked up, head over to 631 North Carrollton, right off Orleans, to Tubby and Coos Mid-City Bookshop. Off the books, Tubby and Coos is a nerd mecca for books, board games, and geeky t-shirts. So book it over to Tubby and Coos Mid-City Bookshop at 631 North Carrollton. If you don't want to do it by the book, use their free Wi-Fi and check their stock at tubbyandcoos.com. Tubby and Coos Mid-City Bookshop, where it's all geek to me.
Hattiesburg's first comic book and pop culture convention, Southern Geek Fest, is coming April 2nd and 3rd to the Forest County Multipurpose Center. 2 days of comic books, cosplay, media guests, authors, vendors, and more. Southern Geek Fest has a huge lineup of guests, including Tim Russ from Star Trek and Ann Mahoney from The Walking Dead.
Outstanding.
For tickets and more information, go to southerngeekfest.com. Southern Geek Fest. We'll see you there.
Resistance is futile.
Boldly going where no show has gone before. This is the Week in Geek on Fox Sports 1280. Broadcasting from the tubbyandcoos.com studios, here's David and Brian.
Good afternoon, New Orleans. This is the Week in Geek on Fox Sports 1280, coming to you live from the tubbyandcoos.com studio. This is David D Squared with
Brian Held.
Brian, how the heck are you today, man?
Dude, I'm fantastic, man.
Outstanding.
Yes, indeed, outstanding.
All right, so let's lay out the show real quick. We got our boy Skungy waiting patiently on the line to do his pick of the week, and then we have Karen Lewis from CoastCon.
Yeah, she's going to be on to tell us all about the event that's going to be happening this weekend at the Mississippi Gulf Coast Coliseum.
You got Ghostbusters on the brain, man.
I do. And then, of course, we have another Battle Bin review, so we've got that to give away, plus a vaping kit from our sponsor, Vaping Tiger out in Metairie.
Wow, are we going to do like a trivia question, or what are we doing?
We'll see when we get there.
Right.
Third segment, so stick around for that. And then we're going to close it out with This Week in Geek History, as we always do.
All right, so now, as always, we strongly urge you to check out the Facebook page, facebook.com/The Week in Geek. Brian, we got 1,200 likes.
1,200 likes.
Boom,
awesome.
shakalaka.
Yeah.
All right. And check out our website at twigradio.com and follow us on Twitter at Twig Radio and on Instagrams, The Week in Geek. Now, Brian, how can people listen to this lovely show?
So if you miss us when we're off the air, you can always go to Spreaker.com or you download the Spreaker app for your smartphone or tablet. Actually, we're running a little contest right now. We're giving away free game codes from InXile Entertainment if you would simply go and follow us on Spreaker and send us a message on Facebook. And then, of course, we have our YouTube page and we're on iTunes.
And FoxSportsAM1280.com. Brian, I did my job.
Oh, it's about time.
I know. It's not often that it happens, but I did it this time. So, yeah, go to FoxSportsAM1280.com. Go to On Air, The Week in Geek, and there you will see our feature page.
Yep.
So, without much further ado, let's bring on our boy Skungy and his pick of the week.
I am not what you would call a handsome man.
Skungy's Pick of the Week is brought to you by GameStop and ThinkGeek.com.
Skungy's Pick of the Week.
He might be an idiot savant.
Woohoo!
Skungy, what's shaking bacon?
Not a lot, gentlemen. A lot going on today, huh?
Oh, yeah.
I know, man. We got all kinds of top nerd news, and we got a whole bunch of game information, man. So, I mean, you got a review for us, but I guess Brian and I got a couple of questions for you, too.
I'm sure you do. Well, get the review out the way. This week we're doing Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare 2.
All right.
Okay.
Right. It's mainly a multiplayer shooter, but the cool thing is it's a multiplayer shooter that everybody can play. So a lot of parents don't want their kids playing Call of Duty or Halo or anything like that. This is a great game for the entire family to play online.
Because it's a lot of plant puns, right?
Yeah. If you've ever played the Plants vs. Zombies game before, it's a lighthearted, fun romp. The plants are, there's a pea shooter,
right?
So that shoots peas. There's kernel corn. And the zombies have, like, construction worker zombies and pirates and superheroes, and it's just all lighthearted and fun.
So the original Plants vs. Zombies was a tower defense, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. It was tower defense, and they actually bring a little bit of that back with waves in this game where you can set up some tower defenses, but while taking control of one of the heroes, as they call them, to fight off waves and waves of enemies. So they go back to the original a little bit. So it's kind of like an homage.
So is it a cooperative multiplayer? Is it player versus player? Is there a mix?
It's a mix. They've got a whole bunch of different modes for this game, and that's what's better about this one as opposed to the first one. The first one was only multiplayer. You had to be online. You had to play multiplayer. This one, you could play single player, you could play co-op, you could play online multiplayer. There are many different modes for your type of game style. So, and it also has split screen co-op, which is always good, so you can sit on the couch and play.
Well, that sounds like a pretty good value. How much is it?
It's $60.
Jeez.
Now, the thing about it is, with any EA title, you're going to have microtransactions.
EA, it's in the game.
Yeah, as you go through
Or not.
the game,
You gotta buy more to get it in the
coins
game.
that are going to let you unlock other characters in the game. But if that's going to, like with any cell phone game, if it's taking too long, well, you can spend real-world money to get more coins and just buy them right out.
Wow.
Why are you recommending this game then? Are you recommending it, or you just
do that.
Are you reviewing it or recommending it? That's what I'm asking you now. Are you recommending it or reviewing it?
I'm recommending it because it's fun.
All right.
It is fun, but just if you'll have a lot of content without any of those microtransactions. If there's stuff that you want right now, you might have to pay for it. But if you have patience, you can get just everything that you need throughout playing the game and taking a little bit more time.
So what are the platforms, Skungy?
It's on PlayStation 4, Xbox One.
No PC?
No PC that I'm aware of now.
Nobody even wants it on the Xbox, Brian. So why are you worried about it being on your PC?
What are you talking about?
This game sounds stupid.
I disagree, Dave.
But you like stupid stuff.
Anyway.
Let's talk about cool stuff like World War I.
Okay. So, Skungy, Battlefield 5 is supposed to be World War I. That's the rumor?
Yeah, that's the rumor. What do you know?
That's the rumor. Now, I haven't gotten any confirmation on it yet. I don't want to, speak up my butt and say something that's not true. So I'm waiting to get more info on that one. But if it is, it will be unbelievable because they've never done a first-person shooter in World War I.
Well, I'm trying to think. I mean, is there any first-person shooter that's ever done World War I? I mean,
that's what he just said. No,
not that I can think of. I mean, they've had some RTSs, and they've had a couple of platformers
back in the day,
but never
back in the day,
shooter.
PlayStation had a Civil War first-person shooter. I find it hard to believe, but I don't know. Well, on a side note, actually, I just funded a Kickstarter campaign for Savage Worlds, Weird Wars. They're doing a Weird Wars World War I system, man. It's awesome. Because, we all play the Weird Wars World War II tabletop, and then they had Weird Wars Rome, where you play the Roman Empire, and now they're bringing it back to World War I. So I'd like to see a resurgence of World War I memorabilia, because some people disagree and say World War II is kind of played out, but I don't know. I think it is a little played out.
It was 10 years ago in the video game community.
Yeah, with Medal of Honor. Yeah, I guess so. All right, and what's the other one?
So we just heard No Man's Sky drops June 21st. That's right, Skungy?
Oh my God, it's about time.
Yeah.
This game has been in development for so long, and they didn't even. They showed us something at E3, and then it was just kind of like, all right, here's your game.
Right.
Bye. We're not going to tell you anything else about it.
I mean,
so they've been very hush-hush.
And it's insane to think that this is a game that you will never see all of the content. You will not live long enough to be able to visit 18 quintillion planets.
Every planet in this game for only 1 second, the sun will die before you make it throughout everything.
That's insane.
Yeah, no, but it's cool.
All right, so I do we know any kind of prices and platforms on that one yet?
Well, originally it was rumored that it was only going to be a digital game, but now they've come out and said that it's going to actually be a Blu-ray. It's going to be an actual disc release. The disc release is probably going to be your standard $59.99, but to Brian's joy, it is actually coming out on the PC now as well. It's going to be on PS4 and PC.
Clearly,
wait, stop. What about the Xbox?
Nope.
Clearly, it doesn't have the processing power required for this game of this
Shut
magnitude.
your dirty face, Brian Held. All right, Skungy, what I'm going to need from you is the address for the programmers of this game, because I am going to start a picket. I'm going to just go picket them until they make an Xbox One game.
Okay, I actually think I might have that information.
All right, good, because otherwise, you know what'll happen. You'll get fired. That's how we roll. All right, Skungy. So I guess that's about it. Can we get rid of him?
We can gracefully let Skungy go. Yes, gracefully. Thank you for your time. Appreciate it.
You are welcome.
Yes.
He's as graceful as a water buffalo. All right, Skungy. Talk to you later, buddy.
Later, guys.
All right, guys, you are listening to The Week in Geek on Fox Sports 1280. Brian, Karen Lewis is on the phone right now, so when we come back from break, we're going to talk with her.
Yes.
Are you cool with that?
I am.
Is that okay?
Yes.
Good deal. All right, guys, this is The Week in Geek on Fox Sports 1280.
From the Legal Inc. Traffic Center, Fox Sports 1280, Time Saver Traffic.
Heavy traffic developing on your way to the west bank of the Crescent City connection. We've got word of a stalled vehicle at the DeGaulle exit. Delays are backed up near Metairie Road on the Riverbound Expressway. Traffic is also heavy on I-310 southbound between Airline and the Hillbugs Bridge as you make your way toward Luling. If you see traffic problems, call us, 504-620-1000. I'm Lisa Baque.
This report is brought to you by Home Bank.
Brought to you by Home Bank. Come by and visit with us at one of our 13 convenient branches located throughout Greater New Orleans and see why so many customers are coming home to Home Bank. Good for business, good for life.
This report is brought to you by Foundation for a Better Life.
Looks like a muggy evening ahead with a few showers around, maybe a spotty thunderstorm or two, but turning drier overnight. By morning, look for upper 40s north of the lake, low 50s on the South Shore. And a beautiful day tomorrow. The sun returns with lower humidity and highs in the upper 60s to near 70. The weekend looks great. Sunshine both days. Highs in the low 70s, lows in the 40s and lower 50s. From the Fox 8 Weather Center, I'm Chief Meteorologist David Bernard.
This is water. Can you feel this, Helen? Yes, water! Helen, it's water!
Deaf and blind, Helen Keller overcame her world of darkness. Foresight, pass it on. From the Foundation for a Better Life at values.com.
Can carpet stand up to wine, chocolate, and even bleach? Life-proof carpet from the Home Depot can. And right now, when you get Life-proof or any other carpet, you save up to $500 on your total carpet project. That's the carpet, the pad, and the installation. This is the next generation of carpet. The Home Depot. More saving, more doing. Valid on basic installation through March 23rd. Minimum $500 purchase of carpet and pad. U.S. only.
Tubby & Coos Mid-City Bookshop. Before you get booked up, head over to 631 North Carrollton, right off Orleans, to Tubby & Coos Mid-City Bookshop. Off the books, Tubby & Coos is a nerd mecca for books, board games, and geeky t-shirts. So book it over to Tubby & Coos Mid-City Bookshop at 631 North Carrollton. If you don't want to do it by the book, use their free Wi-Fi and check their stock at tubbyandcoos.com. Tubby & Coos Mid-City Bookshop, where it's all geek to me.
If you enjoy books that are sensual, macabre, unusual, and filled with magic, then delve into the worlds of award-winning author and editor Kimberly B. Richardson. Her books, Tales from a Goth Librarian 1 and 2, The Decemberists, and Maybon Pomegranate will surely satisfy your craving for the strange and unusual. Her books are available through Amazon.com, BarnesandNoble.com, as well as Dark Oak Press at darkoakpress.com. Have a cup of Earl Grey, turn the pages, and see what lurks within.
Leave the smoke behind and come chase the clouds at the Vaping Tiger in Metairie. The Vaping Tiger has everything to suit your vaping needs, from starter kits to advanced devices. We specialize in handcrafted, artisan-blended e-juices designed to tickle the most fickle taste buds. Come see us at 2812 Athenia Parkway, 1 block off Vets behind the Lazy Boy Gallery. That's the Vaping Tiger, 2812 Athenia Parkway, and at vapingtiger.com. Come out of the smoke and join us in the clouds.
Hattiesburg's first comic book and pop culture convention, Southern Geek Fest, is coming April 2nd and 3rd to the Forest County Multipurpose Center. 2 days of comic books, cosplay, media guests, authors, vendors, and more. Southern Geek Fest has a huge lineup of guests, including Tim Russ from Star Trek and Ann Mahoney from The Walking Dead.
Outstanding.
For tickets and more information, go to southerngeekfest.com. Southern Geek Fest. We'll see you there.
This is the Week in Geek on Fox Sports 1280.
There was a time in this country when smart people were considered cool.
Broadcasting from the TubbyandCoos.com studios.
Well, maybe not cool, but smart people did things.
Here's David and Brian.
Welcome back, New Orleans. You're listening to the Week in Geek on Fox Sports 1280. This is Brian Held with
President Camacho. Oh, yeah.
Oh, man.
That's such a great movie.
It is.
Really, who'd have thought it'd become a documentary?
Yeah, I know.
Never would have guessed. All right.
And that's as political as we get on this show.
Exactly.
So,
all right, now joining us on the Kim Richardson hotline.
Yeah, okay.
We'll go with that.
Yeah.
The Maybon and Pomegranate hotline. Joining us is Karen Lewis from CoastCon. How are you doing today, Karen?
I'm doing good. How y'all doing?
Wonderful, Karen. It's good to hear from you. So, hey, what's this crazy event called CoastCon that we're hearing about this weekend?
Crazy.
CoastCon is a multi-genre convention. Happens in Gulfport, Mississippi this weekend at the Mississippi Gulf Coast Coliseum and Convention Center. This is actually its 39th year, so we're the longest running convention in the Gulf Coast area.
39 years. That's insane.
Yep.
That's a long time, Papa.
That's even longer than Dragon Con.
Exactly.
Wow, really?
Exactly.
Yeah. It's
a good little con in the Gulf Coast. We've been around for a good long while. A lot of people consider us their first convention, and actually, the theme for this year is Herbie, We're Home. Herbie is our little mascot. He's a little spaceship crab, and kind of paying homage to the seafood on the Gulf Coast.
Yeah,
and it's just like coming home, hanging out with your friends. There's a lot of gaming to do. There's a costume contest. You just come in here with your friends and have a good time and enjoy all things geek.
Yeah, and apparently they're going to allow Dave and I to get on the stage and interact with some folks, too. It's kind of crazy.
Yes, they've
you
made
guys are the costume contest hosts. It's really exciting.
It's a bold gesture. It's a bold gesture to let Brian and Joe Bob on the stage.
Oh, geez.
Well, apparently, I've also been asked to do the Bachelorette auction.
Uh-oh.
Because they haven't heard from their old auctioneer or their new auctioneer, whatever. So I got a message from Gabby and Unity that they want me to do it.
God help them.
Yes.
So,
yea, verily be afraid, be very afraid.
So, Karen, you have some guests of note that are going to be at this event. That we're really excited about it. Tell us about it.
Yes, we do. Our two big media guests of honor this year is our Steve Bloom and Mary Elizabeth McGlynn. They're both really well-known voice actors in the anime community. Steve is best known for doing Spike Spiegel from Cowboy Bebop, Orochimaru from Naruto, and most recently he's done Zeb from Star Wars Rebels.
Oh, yeah.
Mary Elizabeth is well known for being Major Matogo Kusanagi from Ghost in the Shell and Kurenai from the Naruto, and she's also a well-established director in anime. So we're really, really excited to have them. We also have author guest of honor is Jacqueline Carey. We have lots of other great guests, like our artist guest of honor, Mitch Faust, our gaming guest of honor, Robin Laws, and, of course, our fan guest of honor, Unity Reigns and Tim Broom.
Awesome.
Woo, we know them.
We do.
We know them.
Yes, we do.
My dear and lovely wife is ridiculously excited about seeing Jacqueline Carey this weekend. And I know other fans here as well. I know a local fan, Megan Davis, who sculpted a figure from one of her novels, one of the characters, and going to be giving it to her this weekend. That's going to be awesome.
Wow, that's cool.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm a huge fan of hers myself, and I actually saw the figure on Jacqueline's Facebook page, so I'm really looking forward to meeting her myself.
That's cool.
So for now, for the muggles out there, Karen, the mundane people, what's a good attraction for them? Like, say if they've got a undisclosed friend of theirs wants a comic book, or they want some kind of nerdy stuff. Is there anything to buy there at CoastCon?
Oh, my gosh, yes. The dealer's room has always been kind of a big focal point of CoastCon, and this year is no exception. We have some great new dealers, and we have also really well-established dealers. And we've got everything from games to toys to T-shirts to comics to books of all kinds. Just come in and shop to your little heart's content, and then pop on out and come play a game or two in our gaming area. Even if you've only been to like one of the big conventions like Wizard World or Dragon Con, CoastCon is a little bit different. It's smaller, but it's more of a hang out with your friends, not so crazy kind
it's
of
a
convention.
completely different animal where you go there and you hang out. You don't just wander up and down the aisles of merchandise, comparing prices and finding, weird random things. Right? There's an actual gaming room. How many? Is it 24 hours or what? What's the deal?
It's not 24 hours. It does run until on Friday and Saturday. We run until 2 a.m. Convention opens tomorrow at noon, and Saturday I think it opens at 10, and then Sunday opens at 10 and it ends at 4.
And I think it's really cool. Like the past few years at CoastCon, I mean, things have been growing. Things have been getting better. Like there's food vending in the convention space.
Yeah. Like 1 year they had the Cereal sandwich.
They did
from the Rob Cereal.
Yeah. So if
that was last year. Yeah.
Was it last year?
Yeah. So if you're in a game and you're hungry, you just step over off to the side, grab you something to eat, come right back to your game. You're not missing out a whole lot. And then there's you have cash bars in some of the dances and things, right?
Yes, we do. And
Yes,
actually, in our art
booze.
show tomorrow night, we're going to have like a wine and cheese reception.
Look at that.
Ooh, now that's a little too artsy fartsy for me.
Yeah, maybe for you.
Well, now I just had a total complete brain fart about the food. I don't know I don't know. Ask a question, Brian.
Ask a question.
I totally lost my train of thought.
No, that's cool. So I know in the past, and of course, real quick, we're going to have fan groups that are going to be out there, like 501st, Rebel Legion, right? Starfleet, right? Those guys.
Yeah, we'll have good old standbys like Crew to Who, USS Starfleet, our Star Wars groups, and also other conventions will be here representing themselves as well. And then also some newer fan groups like Fur de Lis, which is an anti-bullying furry fan group based out of Mississippi.
Fur de Lis? Furries. Okay,
Yeah.
Fur de Lis. I see what they did there. Oh, I remember my question, Karen. Entertainment-wise, like I know that you have the costume contest and we have the Bachelorette auction kind of deal. Do y'all have like a band or a dance? What do we have this year to look forward to?
This year on Saturday night we have the annual dance, which is always accompanied by the Iron Party, which is traditionally, different fan groups get together. They're given one ingredient, and they have to prepare certain dishes and non-alcoholic drinks for everyone to try, and then everyone gets to vote on which one's their favorite. And then we also have a concert this weekend, and I think it is from a group, Escape the Clouds, yes.
Okay. That's
happening Saturday evening as well.
All right. And isn't there karaoke on Friday?
Friday night karaoke, yes, indeed.
Yeah, so you can put that music degree to work, Dave.
I'm going to bring the house down, y'all.
I want to see you there, Dave, because I'm going to be there, even though I can't sing worth a lick.
Yeah, you and I went to Southeastern together. I was a music major back when I first met you.
Come on, bro. We gotta get up there.
I'm not singing. I'm retired. The mellifluous tones of David DeCorbier will not be on display this weekend at CoastCon. Instead, I'll just be screaming a lot.
Oh, geez. So, Karen, what are the type of tickets and prices that we're looking at to get into this event?
We do sell tickets at the door. I've actually been getting a lot of questions on our Facebook page about whether we have tickets at the door, and we do. And I think a lot of people are concerned that we only sell online like some of the bigger cons, but that's not the case. A weekend pass is $50, or you can come for just one day. Friday only is $30, Saturday only is $40, Sunday only is $30. We also have a junior rate for ages 9 to 14. That's $25. And we have the Hobbit rate for ages 8 or younger, and that's free with the paid adult membership.
Cool. And guys, if you want to come to a nice, intimate type, event that you're not going to have to wait in lines for like 2 hours to get into a panel, right?
Right. It's not a Hall H kind of thing where you have to like pay homeless people to stand in line.
Right. No, this is a great event, and you're going to see some really cool stuff. So, Karen, anything else we missed?
No, I think that about covers it. Be getting some pictures of you guys up at the costume contest, though.
Of course.
Yeah. So, for more information, go to coastcon.org, coastcon.org, or find them on Facebook at CoastCon.
Yeah.
Well, Karen, thank you so much for coming on today, and we will see you tomorrow.
Thanks for having me. See y'all tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, Brian.
All right.
What do we got next? We got Word of the Day coming up.
A third segment. We've got stuff to give away. We got
free swag.
Yeah.
All right, so call us up at 260-1280. 260-1280. You're listening to The Weekend Geek on Fox Sports 1280.
I'm Rob Bass and I came to get down. I'm not internationally known, but I'm known to rock the microphone because
From the Legal Inc. Traffic Center, Fox Sports 1280, Time Saver Traffic.
Watch for an accident on the Riverbound Pontchartrain Expressway at South Claiborne Avenue. The left lane is blocked. Delays are starting to back up near Metairie Road. Coming in from Jefferson Parish into the CBD. Traffic is also still heavy near DeGaulle on your way to the east bank of the connection. And still some slowing on the high-rise approach starting at the 610 merge. If you see traffic problems, call us. 504-620-1000. I'm Lisa Baque.
This report is brought to you by Lead Safe America. More than 1 in 3 American kids has lead in their blood. No level of lead is safe. Lead poisoning causes learning disabilities and behavioral disorders. Has your child been tested? Learn more at leadsafeamerica.org.
I happen to work in a cubicle.
Hey, man, did you get my email?
Excuse me, Ted. I'm clearly doing something right now.
Well, sorry.
So the thing is, with iHeartRadio.com, I'm able to drown that all out. I get all my favorite music. All my favorite stations.
Great lessons to be learned in football.
And none of Janice's cat stories.
You told me you liked those.
I lied. Download our free iHeartRadio app today or listen online at iHeartRadio.com.
Hear that? Of course not, because a dead car battery doesn't make a sound. You know who does make sound? Your daughter. And if you miss her big game, she'll make plenty of angry, high-pitched sounds. Better head to your neighborhood Advance Auto Parts. We offer free battery testing, a 3-year replacement warranty on our Platinum batteries, and free installation from one of our parts pros. Advance Auto Parts. Let's get you back on the road. Most vehicles, most locations. See store for details.
Napa know-how.
Don't think you need new wiper blades? We've got 2 words for you. El Nino, which we're pretty sure is Spanish for you need new wiper blades. So head to Napa, where select Proformer wiper blades are as low as $6.29 each. Plus, save up to 50% by mail when you buy a pair. Because you're going to need more than one good wiper blade to weather the weather. That's Napa know-how. At participating Napa Auto Parts stores while supplies last. Offer expires 3/31/16.
The sizzle of a steak on the grill. The crashing of waves on the beach. And whatever that is. At iHeartMedia, we have harnessed the power of sound in a way that can help you expand your reach to a new group of target customers and grow your business through customized and effective advertising, big or small, local, regional, or national. Our iHeartMedia consultants are ready to help. Call 844-BUY-RADIO or go to iHeartMedia.com.
If you enjoy books that are sensual, macabre, unusual, and filled with magic, then delve into the worlds of award-winning author and editor Kimberly B. Richardson. Her books, Tales from a Goth Librarian 1 and 2, The Decemberists, and Mabon Pomegranate will surely satisfy your craving for the strange and unusual. Her books are available through Amazon.com, BarnesandNoble.com, as well as Dark Oak Press at darkoakpress.com. Have a cup of Earl Grey, turn the pages, and see what lurks within.
Tubby & Coos Mid-City Bookshop at 631 North Carrollton. Books, board games, and geeky t-shirts. Find them on the web at tubbyandcoos.com and follow them on Twitter at tubbyandcoos. Hashtag more than books.
Hattiesburg's first comic book and pop culture convention, Southern Geek Fest, is coming April 2nd and 3rd to the Forest County Multipurpose Center. 2 days of comic books, cosplay, media guests, authors, vendors, and more. Southern Geek Fest has a huge lineup of guests, including Tim Russ from Star Trek and Ann Mahoney from The Walking Dead.
Outstanding.
For tickets and more information, go to southerngeekfest.com. Southern Geek Fest. We'll see you there.
The Vaping Tiger at 2812 Athenia Parkway. 1 block off Vets behind the Lazy Boy Gallery. The Vaping Tiger has handcrafted, artisan-blended e-juices. The Vaping Tiger, 2812 Athenia Parkway and vapingtiger.com.
You're listening to The Weekend Geek.
It rubs the lotion on its skin. It does this whenever it's told.
Make it a habit, will ya?
It rubs the lotion on its skin or else it gets the hose again.
She sounds hideous.
Well, she's a guy, so.
Here's David and Brian.
Welcome back, New Orleans. You're listening to The Weekend Geek on Fox Sports 1280, and I'm disturbed.
Yeah, you should be. I'm Buffalo Bill.
Oh, God, Dave.
It rubs the lotion on its skin or it gets the hose again.
I don't want to ever hear that rejoinder again.
Oh, no. I'm going to play it every time now.
Oh, jeez.
Hey, we found a new one.
All right.
All right, Brian, you know what we need to do?
Word of the day?
Word of the day.
Yes.
And now it's time for the Word of the Day.
Hell, you could say that 10,000 times and it still wouldn't be enough. It fires me up, man. I love it. Say it one more time. Shake it back!
The Word of the Day.
I love it. Say it one more time. Shake it back!
The Word of the Day is brought to you by the Vaping Tiger. Find them on the web at vapingtiger.com. The Word of the Day.
All right, so this is a fancy word, Brian.
I couldn't pronounce it.
Rhodomontade.
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 Okay. It's vainglorious boasting or bragging, pretentious blustering or talk.
You mean every time you open your mouth?
Pretty much. I'm very braggadocious. Or rhodomontade. Rhodomontade.
Yeah. All right.
That's a word we're going to use every day. Maybe not. All right, moving on. All right, guys, look, the phone number to call in to win is 260-1280. 260-1280. Now, Brian, tell the people what they might win today.
All right, so we got 2 things. We have the Battle Bin, which I'm about to review, and then we also have a vaping starter kit and a free bottle of e-juice from Vaping Tiger out in Metairie.
Sweet.
Yeah, if you're 18 or older, you can have this one.
Okay.
So, just call in to win. All right, so the Battle Bin, our partners over at battlebin.com, there was a little shipping delay, so this is actually the February box that we're reviewing here in March, but that's why I had one last week and this week. But,
correct.
Dude, this is the Deception-themed Battle Bin, and there are 4 games in this box.
Nice.
I know, it's crazy.
Oh, so deception, not inception, like blah.
Right, exactly.
Deception.
And the first game is Salem. Accuse and defend your fellow townsfolk as you hunt down the witches of Salem. Yeah, exactly. Act fast before conspiracy turns you on your own. And it's
into a newt.
It's a strategic card game for 4 to 12 players. How crazy!
Oh, well, that's cool.
Yeah,
12 players. Jeez,
yeah.
It's like, what was it? Throne. What is the Magic game you used to play? Like King or Thrones?
Oh, Emperor Magic.
Emperor Magic. Yeah,
that was
fun.
6 players, but still, it's a good party game. Then there's Agent Hunter. 2 players act as rival agents attempting to eliminate their opponent's safe houses. Right?
Dun 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 dun.
Exactly.
Dun, dun.
Exactly. And then we have Where Art Thou, Romeo? It's it's a little nano game. 3 to 5 players take turns taking on the role of Juliet, who's attempting to find Romeo amongst the other players. So, and I've played variants of this. It's cool, and it's like it plays quickly, so you can play a number of rounds in a row.
So the first man to kill himself wins Juliet.
Pretty much. No. So
from hell's heart, I stab at thee.
The last game is Guilds of Cadwallon. It's up to 4 players can act as one of 4 rival guilds vying for control of the various districts on the board. It's got a couple of miniatures in the box, and then there's also a Battle Bin exclusive dice tray that's in here. Yeah, it's some laser cut wood, and you can glue it together and make this little tray, and it's got the logo embossed in it. And
wow,
there's
I like it.
Yeah, a little wristband. So I mean,
how much does all this sell for?
It's like $80 retail.
And so what does Battle Bins sell it for?
So if you wanted one Battle Bin, it's $30.
Nice.
Yeah, so I mean that's a great deal.
Yeah, $50 extra stuff.
Right, and if you get a subscription, 6 or 12 months, it's cheaper. I think it works out to like.
So now all 4 games are in here, or is it expansion? I mean, are those are full games that are in this box?
These are 4 full games in this
Holy
box.
Crap! Let's just keep it.
Yeah,
I take it back. Don't call.
No,
don't call 260-1280.
I'm sorely tempted to keep this one, but no, it wouldn't be fair. We need to give it away to our fans.
Food you, because good is stupid.
So if you want the Battle Bin, or if you want the vaping kit from Vaping Tiger, 260-1280, call us.
All right, so now if you don't call, well, we get to keep it. All right, Brian, you know what it's time for?
Top Nerd News?
Yes, it is.
And now your top nerd news stories from around the world. Brought to you by Heroes Corner Comics. Find them on the World Wide Web at heroescornercomics.com. And now your top nerd news stories.
All right, Brian. So what's topping us off today?
Okay, so there's been a whole bunch of stuff that's happened over the past week, but I would feel disingenuous if I didn't lead off with Ghostbusters. Yeah.
Yes.
Right. I mean, so
the trailer just dropped this morning.
This morning, yeah. I mean, what did you think?
I liked it.
Yeah, no,
I liked it. I think a lot of people have hate in their heart, Brian.
Well,
I do. I would know because I have a lot of hate in my heart. But no, I think it's just, people are like, you don't screw with my memories, man.
Right. So, and there's a lot of confusion, too. Is this a sequel? Is this a remake? Is this a reboot? Like, they're not sure.
I don't think the director can win. I don't think the production companies can win. And so I think they're just going to have to make the best movie they can, put it out there, and hope that, the box office sales reflect the goodness or badness of the movie.
Right. I mean, I thought parts of that trailer were pretty damn funny.
Yeah. I mean, some of it seemed a little over the top-ish, but I mean, Ghostbusters was a little over the top-ish at that point.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I mean, they're all funny actresses. Right. I mean, so I don't know. I mean, I'm not a big fan of Patty because I don't like Saturday Night Live.
Okay.
And so, I mean, that's a strike against her, but it was pretty funny when she's like, the power of Patty compels you.
Right.
The power of Patty. So that was pretty funny. I mean, and the CGI ghosts look really pretty good.
Yeah.
There was one scene where they had like a whole gaggle of ghosts in there, and it reminded me of when they went under the mountain in The Lord of the Rings.
Okay.
And he's like, I am son of Aragorn, son of Arathorn.
Yeah.
You will follow me. Who dares? I mean, it almost looked like there was. That's what they looked like.
Oh yeah, no, I know.
But
what you're talking about
instead of like blue, the king under the mountain. Well,
right.
That's not what it was. That's the dwarf. But whatever. You know what I'm saying.
I know what you're talking about.
So they were kind of greenish colored in the movie, and so these kind of got like a blue tinge to it. I don't know what I think about the opening portion of it where it slimes her by vomiting slime on her.
Yeah.
I mean, that was. I don't know.
Well, I just kind of hope, because you look at that particular scene and it's almost beat for beat the same from the original.
Yeah, they're in the library, right?
Right, and I'm just kind of hoping that they don't kind of do the same movie again. With
Well,
just
yeah, I mean,
updated-
they are not Star Wars. They
Right.
cannot do the Force Awakens / A New Hope.
Right. Yeah. So hopefully they'll break some new ground. I'm going to reserve judgment until I've seen it. Right. So I'm pleasantly amused at this point. And as of last night, I have booked next week. Our guest next week is going to be Ben Longeley, who is the head of the L.A. Ghostbusters.
Shut the front door.
Yes, sir. And
aren't they working on a?
They're look. These guys are gangbusters, man. They are in addition to Ghostbusters.
Put up, Chuck.
Right.
Oh, he's here all week. People try to deal.
So just doing all kind of really great stuff for the community, and so we're gonna have him on next week, not only to talk about his organization, but he recently went to California for a big event with other Ghostbuster fan group heads to do something with the movie industry. I'm not sure what was done. He can't really talk about it.
Well, there was some stuff floating around on the internet about a documentary as well.
Maybe that's it, but I think he'll be able to talk about it next week. That's why I'm bringing him on.
Are we going to get an exclusive scoop, Brian?
I'm trying.
Break his legs. Make him talk.
All right. What do you want to talk about next?
Well, we got Gods of Egypt on here, but I don't even want to talk about it anymore. We talked about it in our supplemental, which you can find at foxsportsam1280.com or Spreaker.com.
Yeah.
The movie should have. It was a great idea. They just did a crap casting job, and you know what? Move on.
Right.
I mean, Hollywood might learn, but I highly doubt it. So, all right, what else? Captain America director says Civil War will be twice as aggressive in tone and execution.
Yeah, they're supposed to delve more into the story of Bucky Barnes. Kind of, and seeing him put a wedge between.
Well, they've got a lot more of the physical characters, like Crossbones is he's kind of like Punisher light. A bit, and then Captain America's always been, a shield basher,
right.
So I mean, I don't know. I think the movie's going to be phenomenal.
Oh,
I just don't. I don't see how they can screw this up. What was it about? How many characters are going to be in it?
So, well, there was another note. I kind of bunched them together. Avengers Infinity War directors clarify there's going to be nearly 70 Marvel characters that are going to appear in the upcoming films. So I'm sure that a lot of it's going to be cameos. A lot of it's going to be
right.
On the edges of the film. But we've got a lot of Marvel films coming.
So when are they going to do the Stan Lee film where all the superheroes make cameos? Can we do that? Speaking of cameos, it's been confirmed for in your favorite movie, Batman versus Superman, that Cyborg and Flash are also going to be making little cameos. in there.
We knew that.
Well, I hate you. I just hate you. Pick something else. Stephen King's The Mist TV pilot ordered by Spike.
Yeah. Are you excited about that?
I loved the movie. I thought the movie was really good. I mean, they had a great suspenseful feel to the movie. People died in bloody, gory ways. It was awesome, And then you had a crazy religious nut job in there screaming like it was the apocalypse. And I mean, it was a great movie. So actually, I think a series could probably might be able to, because I wanted to see more of other people stranded in the mist, So I wanted to see more. So I think this might be cool.
So I find this interesting. It was announced that one of World of Warcraft's top guilds has left the game.
Yeah, what the hell's that about?
Paragon. They're a raiding guild out of the European Union, and these guys are known for record firsts. New content is put out. They're the first guys to beat that content and kind of post videos about what they've done, and so really kind of groundbreaking guild. And they're like, nah, we're kind of done.
Wow.
Yeah, and I mean, Blizzard has stopped a while ago posting the numbers of subscribers that they had, and I think that they finally, people have just kind of worn out on World of Warcraft, I think.
So let's make a movie. Let's make a movie of Warcraft, and that'll bring them back in droves.
I'm sure that they're, that's something that's been in the works for a while. That's finally getting around to it, right? And I mean, they want to keep interest up.
I think Warcraft has done enough to ruin enough marriages and relationships that it's time for them to go away. And so maybe all the EU guys, in the guild got married. I mean, it's possible.
Come on now, Dave.
I don't know. Yes, I'm a jerk. All right, Brian. So, boy, it's time to take a break.
It is,
man. So, I guess when we come back this week in geek history.
Yes.
Anything else? I feel like we're missing something.
We always feel like we're missing something. We got to do Book of the Month.
Oh, yeah, and Fan of the Month. You are correct. All right, guys, stay tuned. You're listening to The Week in Geek on Fox Sports 1280.
Hear that? Of course not, because a dead car battery doesn't make a sound. You know who does make sound? Your daughter. And if you miss her big game, she'll make plenty of angry, high-pitched sounds. Better head to your neighborhood Advance Auto Parts. We offer free battery testing, a 3-year replacement warranty on our Platinum batteries, and free installation from one of our parts pros. Advance Auto Parts. Let's get you back on the road. Most vehicles, most locations. See store for details.
Never know how! Don't think you need new wiper blades? We've got 2 words for you. El Nino, which we're pretty sure is Spanish for you need new wiper blades. So head to Napa, where select Proformer wiper blades are as low as $6.29 each. Plus, save up to 50% by mail when you buy a pair. Because you're going to need more than one good wiper blade to weather the weather. That's Napa know-how. At participating Napa Auto Parts stores while supplies last. Offer expires 3/31/16.
If you're looking for a part, AutoZone's got it.
We've got alternators, axles, brakes, brake pads, brake lights.
That's right. We carry thousands of quality parts to help with repairs or routine maintenance. With our help, you can always fix your car with confidence. Hoods up, America.
Get more out of your tax refund. Save up to $125 by mail-in rebate when you buy 4 qualifying Gabriel shocks and struts. Restrictions and details in store. Must buy 4.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Suspension coils, shocks.
Hattiesburg's first comic book and pop culture convention, Southern Geek Fest, is coming April 2nd and 3rd to the Forest County Multipurpose Center. 2 days of comic books, cosplay, media guests, authors, vendors, and more. Southern Geek Fest has a huge lineup of guests, including Tim Russ from Star Trek and Ann Mahoney from The Walking Dead.
Outstanding.
For tickets and more information, go to southerngeekfest.com. Southern Geek Fest. We'll see you there.
Tubby & Coos Mid-City Bookshop. Before you get booked up, head over to 631 North Carrollton, right off Orleans, to Tubby & Coos Mid-City Bookshop. Off the books, Tubby & Coos is a nerd mecca for books, board games, and geeky t-shirts. So book it over to Tubby & Coos Mid-City Bookshop at 631 North Carrollton. If you don't want to do it by the book, use their free Wi-Fi and check their stock at tubbyandcoos.com. Tubby & Coos Mid-City Bookshop, where it's all geek to me.
If you enjoy books that are sensual, macabre, unusual, and filled with magic, then delve into the worlds of award-winning author and editor Kimberly B. Richardson. Her books, Tales from a Goth Librarian 1 and 2, The Decemberists, and Mabon Pomegranate will surely satisfy your craving for the strange and unusual. Her books are available through Amazon.com, BarnesandNoble.com, as well as Dark Oak Press at darkoakpress.com. Have a cup of Earl Grey, turn the pages, and see what lurks within.
Leave the smoke behind and come chase the clouds at the Vaping Tiger in Metairie. The Vaping Tiger has everything to suit your vaping needs, from starter kits to advanced devices. We specialize in handcrafted, artisan-blended e-juices designed to tickle the most fickle taste buds. Come see us at 2812 Athenia Parkway, 1 block off Vets behind the Lazy Boy Gallery. That's the Vaping Tiger, 2812 Athenia Parkway, and at vapingtiger.com. Come out of the smoke and join us in the clouds.
Come to New Orleans' premier tabletop gaming store, Go For Games, located on 701 David Drive in Metairie. Warhammer, War Machine, Magic the Gathering, HeroClix, Pathfinder, and many more. Visit us at goforgamesnola.com. That's GO4 gamesnola.com for the latest news and upcoming events. We're open 7 days a week. Call us at 504-324-8335 or come on by. Go For Games, your gaming destination.
My name is Optimus Prime, and you are listening to The Week in Geek. Autobots, transform and roll out.
Welcome back, New Orleans. You are listening to The Week in Geek on Fox Sports 1280. This is Brian Held with
Joe Bob. Wasn't expecting that one.
No.
I'm getting warmed up, man. You know, we got a whole weekend of conning to do.
Yeah, cool that down over there. All right,
cool your
Sparky.
jets, man. All right, come on now.
All right, couple things we're going to get out of the way.
Community news.
Actually, before we get to that, let's do fan of the month.
Ah, there we go. Okay. Our fan of the month is
Mr. John Payne Jr.
Yeah, congratulations! Woo!
Yeah,
he is like a Facebook fiend, man.
I know, he's all over it.
He's sharing, he's liking, he's commenting. So thank you, sir.
Yeah, no, and I know he listened to the show, and we've met him out at an event. We have a picture with him on our Facebook page.
That's because he's awesome.
He is awesome.
All right, now it's time for the book of the month.
Yep.
This is for Evan Roth. I dedicate it out to Evan. All right, Brian, so what is the book of the month?
All right, so we have a little partnership with Random House Del Rey and
I know,
Penguin.
It's an awesome partnership.
And they've been sending us some books, so we are incorporating it into our Book of the Month segment. This month, it's Staked by Kevin Hearn. It is Book 8 of the Iron Druid Chronicles. Now, I want to couch this in that kind of the entire Iron Druid Chronicles is kind of the Book of the Month because you really need to read all of this. It's so awesome. And so basically, Staked, when a druid has lived for 2,000 years like Atticus, he's bound to run afoul of a few vampires, make dead legions of them. Now, the truthy troublemakers, led by a power-mad pain-in-the-neck, Theophilus, have become a huge problem requiring a solution. It's time to make a stand. As Atticus globetrots to stop his nemesis Theophilus, the journey leads to Rome. What a better place to end an immortal than in an eternal city. But poetic justice won't come up without a price. In order to defeat Theophilus, Atticus may have to lose an old friend. So,
dun dun dun.
I know. And I went through it took their little book blurb, and I stripped down all the spoilers. So that didn't really spoil anything for you.
Well done, sir.
Yeah.
All right. So now that can only be found at Tubby and Coos. Tubby and Coos Mid-City Bookshop
for a 10% discount if you mention you heard it on the air.
You sure?
Yes. Dave.
Okay. All right, what's next? Did we do community news? No.
No, we didn't.
Let's do that real quick.
The Forces with the Aquarium of the Americas, starting this Saturday and running through pretty much all of March. If you go to AudubonNatureInstitute.org/theater, you can find out about their airing The Force Awakens.
Yeah. At the Aquarium of the Americas, go down there in the big IMAX theater where they normally do nature videos. They're doing The Force Awakens, and they got a whole series coming up. So it's really pretty cool. Also, if you are an Audubon Zoo member, your ticket's only $5, which I am.
No, look at you.
Well, I support animals. I just don't go all preachy on it. Go hug a tree and a furry thing.
You have to because you have kids, Dave.
Yes, I know.
All right. And then the other thing
I'm just secretly trying to feed them to the lions.
Look, of course, we want everybody to go hang out with us at CoastCon this weekend. But if for some reason you are stuck in the city and you can't get out,
help!
This weekend at Plus One Gaming in Metairie, they're having a Catan National Qualifier. And first place prize is a 4-day pass to Gen Con.
Damn!
I know.
Damn.
No. You can't go, Dave.
I suck at settlers anyway.
Yeah. So check them out, plusonegaming.com. You can find out more about that. All right, you ready for some top nerd? I'm sorry, Week in Geek History?
This Week in Geek History.
This Week in Geek History.
We're sending you back to the future!
Yes! Oh my gosh!
This Week in Geek History is brought to you by Five Stones Media. Find them on the net at fivestonesmedia.com. This Week in Geek History.
Yes! Oh my
gosh!
All right, no time to waste. You ready on the hotkey?
Yes.
All right, first on the list, February 29th, 2004. At the Academy Awards, The Lord of the Rings, The Return of the King won a record-tying 11 awards, taking Best Picture and sweeping all of the rest of the categories they were in.
Boom shakalaka. Way to go, Wingnuts. Wingnut Production.
Yeah.
I always remember that.
Yeah.
But yeah, what was it? They that was the only time they got the award though. Like they waited till they gave them for the third movie.
Yes. Yeah.
They're like, we snubbed you the previous two movies that raked in millions of dollars. So now we'll give you some awards.
All right, on March 2nd, 1984, one. Oh, yeah.
No, that's not what I'm laughing about. I was laughing about the Academy Awards and the meme that we put up on our Facebook page, facebook.com/The Weekend Geek. Leo is free.
Oh, yeah.
Leo has been given an Oscar.
Right.
Leo the house elf.
Okay.
All right, what's the date again?
It's March 2nd, 1984. Starring Rob Reiner, Michael McKean, and Christopher Guest. It is This Is Spinal Tap.
Oh,
yes.
Man. I can't remember the last time I saw that movie.
Yeah, it's been a while for me, too.
Man.
But it's good
I think I had it on VHS. That's how old.
And let's see what else. On March 6, 2009, based on the 12-part comic book series written by Alan Moore, it's the release of The Watchmen.
Ooh.
I love that movie. It's a great movie.
Dude, what is Jeffrey Dean Morgan was... I can't remember his character's name, but he's going to be Negan on The Walking Dead.
Oh, okay.
And so The Walking Dead is just, man, I love this freaking show.
And I got to mention this last one. On March 6th, 1998, it sees the release of The Big Lebowski.
I'm the dude, man.
Yeah, the dude of minds. I love it.
I'm the dude.
All right, you got time for some birthdays?
Yeah, let's do some birthdays.
All right, on the first, Dirk Benedict. Starbuck. Dirk Benedict from Starbuck, Faceman from A-Team.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
He had a name. I didn't remember.
Yeah. On the second, it's Gates McFadden.
Oh, the doctor?
Dr. Beverly Crusher, yes.
I didn't have a crusher on Crusher.
Oh, well. On the fifth, Jolene Blaylock. She was to Paul.
Oh,
yeah.
All right, I had a crush on her.
Okay.
God, the first freaking episode when they're, oiling each other down. Like, we have to get rid of the evil microbes. Take off your top. Good
Let's
stuff.
see.
Good writing.
On the fourth, Catherine O'Hara. She was Delia Dietz in Beetlejuice.
Oh, yeah. That was a funny movie.
On the fifth is Penn Jillette.
All right.
And
is he the one that talks? He's the quiet one?
Let's see.
I don't remember. I don't remember. All right, moving on.
Yeah, and then the last one I have on my list on the sixth is Rob Reiner from This Is Spinal Tap. He directed The Princess Bride.
He did.
Yeah.
He did. And the world was never the same again.
I know.
All right, Brian. Now, as always, we remind people strongly to like us on Facebook, facebook.com/The Week in Geek. Follow us on Twitter @Twig Radio. Follow us on Spreaker.
We need followers on Spreakers, guy. Please.
Yes, help us out. All right, guys. So also come see us this weekend at CoastCon. For more information, coastcon.org. And I think that's about it, Brian.
I think we got it all in, Dave.
Awesome sauce. All right, guys. Till next time, keep your nerd flag raised high.
GFL.
We are Fox Sports 1280 WODT New Orleans, an iHeart radio station.